you beautiful, awesome people, and welcome back to First Impressions! And I am so proud to be doing this video today on no other than Star Wars Pod Racer for the Nintendo Switch! Oh my god, I didn't think I'd be ever saying that in my life, considering I grew up with the original Pod Racer on Nintendo 64, and I'm pretty sure as well this was on PC, if not even PlayStation 1, I cannot remember. But oh my lord, did I spend so many hours in this game, and for it to be finally remastered and even just announced for the Nintendo Switch was absolutely mind-blowing. And not only that too, I think alongside this, BioShock was also announced to come out as well. I'm not sure if BioShock has come out yet, but this has come out. I didn't even know it was out until I was on the eShop picking up something else for First Impressions, and I saw it and I was like, no one told me this came out. There was no hype whatsoever for this release, even though there was massive hype when it was originally announced. So, I have no idea what to expect because the N64 version, while it was pretty cool, it was kind of lackluster in a couple of areas. One, it didn't have an awful lot of cutscenes. Two, it was pretty silent, as in, like, it did not have a lot of OST. And it also got to a point where in the N64 version, if I remind myself to edit it in, I will go through and show you what the results screen is. It's basically one of the characters humming the cafe or the cafeteria theme, which is so, straight off the bat, I don't think this was in the original. If it wasn't in the N64 version, it may have been in the PC version. I'm not really too sure. But yeah, the OST for Pod Racer was very lackluster. And even when you're racing, there was no music until you got to the final lap. So it was, yeah, as I said, it was a pretty silent OST. So I'm hoping this time around, considering we're much later in video game development, and this time as well, I'm assuming they've got the license to use a bit more music, which is why they did the whole humming of the cafeteria theme, which means, yay, I don't need to actually listen to my own music while I play, which was something I had to resort to an awful lot of times when I was playing this game. So, graphically, I don't know so far, because this, I think, might be pre-rendered. It's really hard to tell off of a pre-rendered movie to how good the graphics is, but, you know what? As much, oh wow, that is super nostalgic. I mean, so nostalgic to the fact that I think the background might be remastered, but the text has been upgraded. That's about it. So this is gonna be interesting. So I don't know if this is a remaster or if it's just been ported to the Switch. Oh no, it's been remastered. Yeah, it's a remaster, so okay, that's good. Everything's been upped up in HD. Just seeing this in much sharper quality is quite nice to see. But, as I said, some of it does look a little awkward on my TV. I'm not sure it's popping up on my recording. But you can kind of tell some bits, you know, it is sharper, it's a little bit more high res. It's still... What is that alignment? Excuse me, but that's... I know it's minor, but that's throwing me off a little bit because it's not censored. Okay, that's really interesting. I think this is 3 letters, which means I may have to do my... Yeah, it's 3 letters still. Are you serious? I couldn't upgrade it to be a little bit more than 3. Awesome. Alright, well, we have to do cat then. Obviously, shorter for Kath, and then shorter again for Catherine. Alright, so we have a couple of people to use. I'm pretty sure I used Dude Bolt or Gasgano at this time. Elon Mac, Odie I could have also used Odie. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Odie Mandrell. I think I definitely didn't use Elon Mac, that's for sure. It might have been Gascal that I used. I'm gonna use Gascal anyways. The name sounds familiar. Yeah, this is what I mean by there are some parts you can tell that have been upgraded and other parts that you can tell have just been upscaled. So, I mean, I can't fully fault it because when it was announced, I was like, this is interesting. What are they going to do for it? So I'm probably just going to slightly chain up my headphones so in case there is actually music. Original sound effects as well. It's still quiet. That is something that alarms me a little bit. I thought maybe they'd put some music here. Oh, rip to that. Oh, we have cutscenes? That I don't remember either. Alright, cutscenes. I think we had a wee amount of cutscenes, maybe in the N64 version. As I said, any other versions of this game I'm not familiar with, so I can't comment on, you know, if these have been upgraded versions of that. All I can comment on is the Nintendo 64 version, which... Oh, wow. Alright, yeah. No, this is looking smooth.
The current record holder for this track is... Super!
2, 1... Wait, are you serious? Hold on. Wait, I can only... Oh, you're kidding. I have to use the Joy-Con? Wait, you cannot use... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I can't use... Hold on. How do you control then? That's repair. Oh, what? Really? I have to use... What? On a Pro Controller, I have to use... Alright, this is awkward as all hell. I have to use my R1 button. Which means I have to figure out everything. Okay, that's that. Okay, that's boost. So A is boost. It does make it very awkward to try and work out what my controls are. I wonder if you can change the controls to be like something a little bit more, yeah, no, normal? Okay, I can't complain, but... Well, I am complaining because it's awkward as all hell. R2 for... and then A to boost. It's... Everything just feels very awkward, so that's... R1 is repair. Oh, no, really? Okay, I'm already dead. Oh. I don't remember, like, oh, I know why I'm overheating so easily. I haven't got that stuff for cooldown yet. So we gotta buy all that. Am I first at least? No, I'm not. Awesome. I feel really bad that I'm not first, but it did take me, what, half a lap to figure out even how to start my pod racer? Because at the start, it was like, use Joy-Cons, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, I ain't using Joy-Cons. I mean, I can if I have to. Ah! No! What? Really, I am so out of whack on this game. I am first, so hurry up and move! Why am I sucking at this game? As I said, it's... Oh, I just realized there's been music playing the entire time. Nice. At least that's good. At least I'm not listening to nothing. That was very awkward. You fly around and it's just nothing. Just sound effects. Especially if you guy going... Ee, ah, oh, ah! Or whoever I was playing at the time. Alright, at least they're playing iconic Star Wars music. I mean, as I said, I'm pretty sure in the original, I can't even tell if they used even the iconic stuff or they just used... Boost, please! Just their own type of music. Okay, you can... New lap record! That was iconic too. It's a new lap record! Now, please, please give me the humming. Please give me the humming, please! Yes! Oh my god, the nostalgia's back! That used to be my favourite thing about this game. I know it's something so small as like a little bit of humming, but that used to always make my day. And it was always so memorable. So to hear it back again in the remaster just fills me with so much joy. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. I was like, they're probably going to go through and, you know, not the junkyard. Okay, so you want to do... I wonder if we should do the junkyard. Because I never really mastered this game. So we can trade for 50, cost 100. They come here and they mess up my store. Yeah, I didn't think I could buy that. It would have been nice. I don't think I can buy this either. Oh, I can. Easily. And I'm pretty sure I'm out of money. Traction maybe? I think I'm out of money at this point. Alright, that's good. Oh, this is for like,
Only the best parts
Oh yeah, you can buy more droids too, which makes repairing a lot faster, which I don't have enough money for. I was like trying to remember all of this game. I was like, there's a lot of like little minor things, and as I said, I know someone said there was an exploit for this game, and I never knew about that, and I'm not sure if the N64 version may have had it, or I was just dumb, or as I said, not aware of it. But yeah, some of the pre-rendered cutscenes, I don't know, it's hard to tell if they've been redone, or if they've just been... I don't...
I see that our host, the guild boss himself, the infamous Roxu...
I know, it does look like it's been upgraded, but I kind of feel something else has been done to them. But, as I said in my own defense too, it might look awkward because those cutscenes don't even appear in the N64 version, so I'm assuming they're being taken from the PC port. So that might be why they look awkward to me, I'm not sure. Alright, so R2 is my accelerate. My finger fell off my R2 button. So yeah, it's kind of... Oh, I forgot to double check if there was a way of changing the controls, because it's awkward. I'm trying to think what was the original boost button then on N64. But yeah, I'm kind of really glad they did put music now in the actual races. If you go back on the N64 version, anyone who had the N64 version would notice that there is zippity-doo music at all until you get to final... It's a new lap record! Until you get to final lap. And even then, it was... I think that track... Oh look, I'm going to overlap. Hells to the yeah. Although then again, this lap is really easy. Or this track in general, I should say, because you can overlap, even without any boost. And it sounds like, as well, they've even got reverb on some tracks too, when he goes, "It's a new lap record," and it sounds like he's actually on the track saying it, rather than just a voiceover on the screen like it normally is. Which is very appreciated. It makes it feel very a lot more lifelike at that point too. Did I come back and take over me? I didn't get it to new lap record. I was slower on that one. Alright, well, we managed to beat that, and we got a new racer, which was the dude who was originally the champion of that track. So you go through, you beat the game, and then you also unlock new races at the same time. So we unlocked Tinto Pagalize, I do believe that's how you pronounce his name. Ah, that's never gonna get old. Right, Ando Prime. So, Albedo is the one to beat in this one. So if we go vehicle upgrades... I mean, I could do more droids. Or should I go...
You break or you buy, huh?
You break or you buy.
You banna pihota, Mindia.
I think these change every time you go in, because I don't see that really good one. Although, it wouldn't matter anyways. It wouldn't be like, I could buy it. Alright, we'll buy that. Air brake would be nice. Oh, I am... No, not enough money at all. Traction. I'm a little bit short on trouts on that one. Repair.
I am betting heavily on Sebulba. He always wins.
Not against me. Sabula got his ass kicked.
Outlanders, they come here. How do they find me?
They come here. How did they find me? Options. So player 1 controls racing. Whoops. Oh, you can do classic or racing. Show controls. So yeah, ZR accelerate, R repair. Weapon. Weapon. When the
Outlanders, they come here. How do they find me?
When did this game have weapons? I don't remember that. R roll. Slide. I think I remember slide.
He always wins.
I do not remember for the life of me weapons. Okay, that's a new one for me. Oh, we on like a 10-pin bowling planet. Oh, the ice planet. Yeah, okay, I remember this one.
Your host, the wisest of the wise, Ten Abu Donba.
He's like a monk. Like monk of the Elder Peaks. I think he is a monk, because I just heard like the like the prayers that they do. Alright. This one can be a little bit annoying. Oh yeah, so that's slide. So that's roll. And that's slide. Oh yeah, that turn's gonna be handy for one of the later levels. I'm not even sure if you could do that on the N64 version. That just shows me how much I don't know about this game. And as I said, weapon, I generally do not remember what a weapon is in this game. Oh yeah, so the boost, it's hold up. And plus you gotta be stable the entire time to do it. At the moment I'm kind of neutral on my control stick, so that was something else I completely forgot. Probably not a wise idea to boost there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. I'm like, I'm probably gonna crash here. Oh, yeah, you dumbass. I could have used this, Okay, I'd like to know how that happened. I must have hit a rock or something. A boost. Oh, come on, dude! I like get. It's almost like Lakitu. He puts you right in front of a hazard, and then he's like, "Sup, bro? You're on this on your own." It's like, "Oh, thanks, bro." Yeah, screw you too. Alright, we'll get through the cave. I think there is an easier way through here, and I'm pretty sure I just took the long way through here. That's why I needed to hit to slide. Yeah, like that, so I can drift almost with it. Oh god! Oh, I was like, I'm gonna crash, ain't I? Lucky I didn't.
It's a new lap record.
Getting that cooling is going to be... Oh, I think I'm pretty good, actually. Oh, get off! Well, yeah, well, indeed. Alright, oops, why? Now that that's a thing, it's, you know, getting used to it. And my thumb is super slippery! Uh-oh. I should probably brake. What's a brake? I don't know. Basically what everyone's thinking right about now. Alright, don't hit that rock that blew me up last time. Something's close to needing repair though, because that little symbol down in the bottom left is the status of your vehicle. So the droids help speed up repair, so the more of them you have, the quicker your repairs will be on the fly. And as I said, it's a little awkward using this control scheme because it's going to be R to repair, which is, yeah, you're gonna have to have like one finger on, yeah, like that. So it means my left throttle's out of action. I kind of got a hold of the Pro controller very awkwardly, actually, on this control scheme. Okay. Should have seen that coming. Alright, boy, fly! Attaboy. Believe me, if you think I'm bad now, wait until you get to the later levels. Although, as I said, in my own defense, haven't played this game in a very long time. Though, one thing I did see was there is multiplayer. I'm assuming it's going to be local only, though. It'd be very nice, though, if it could do... If it could do online using the Nintendo... Whoa, what was that? Using the Nintendo Online service, but I doubt it. We could have a quick squiz at the end of it. So now all I gotta do is just not die and we're good to go. So this tunnel is always, you know, my favourite bit. The other thing I'm going to do is look at the classic controls to see if that is the original control scheme, which is using the A button to accelerate, not the Z button. And then that way repair should be on a bit of a better button at that point. Right, new droid, a new racer for that as well. I need a drink. Do 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 do. Arc Bumpy Ruse. I like that name. Arc Bumpy Ruse. Oh, lovely. And then you got other ones. You got like semi-pro, galactic pod racing, which goes up like harder. So this is amateur, semi-pro, galactic. So if we go show controls, really? That's on racing. Ah. There we go. So A is accelerate, B air brakes, X roll right. It's looking a little better. And then Y roll left, X roll right. So what about... The only thing that they didn't have on the racing compared to classic was it didn't have the roll buttons. Instead it had... Oh no, roll was this one. So classic made it that you could only roll left and right, whereas this one gives you more control. Okay. I mean, classic for me looks a little more reminiscent to what I'm used to. I'm generally curious if there's going to be one that has a better advantage over the other. So that, yeah, you can change between the two of them, but you can't actually go through and, you know, customize and be like, oh yeah, I want this on a certain button or anything like that, which
So, what do you want, huh?
which isn't entirely a bad thing. It just means you don't have ultimate control over your control scheme. That would be nice. Traction. It's got a wee bit more turning. What about the junkyard?
Outlanders, they come here. How do they find me?
They come here, how do they find me?
My store.
They mess up my store. That's still really expensive. I think this is going to be expensive too.
He always wins.
What about some... We might buy a couple of these. Ah! Didn't mean to hit the A button that many times. Okay, let's move on. I hope I did the amateur course and not the pro. Oh no! I'm a dum-dum. I'm pretty sure I went to the pro. Alright, well, time to bring my go face here, I guess. It's go time. Or did I just do basic? Is there a way of checking? Probably not. I am smacking my pod racer around like it's a little rag doll at the moment. Ah, these rocks. Right. Boost, baby, boost. Boost, boost, baby. It's alright, I needed to care my boost anyways. It's all good. Real good for repairs too.
It's a new lap record.
There is actually a way of changing them. Nope, not that, not that. Well, this works a little bit better. So you can change the one I was looking for, I think, was where people are. I think from memory you could do the map, or am I just completely thinking of Mario Kart 64? I could be wrong in saying that you could see where people were on the map. Okay, that's... what's that? Look behind. Oh, I boost. Sorry, I'm like... Ah! Yeah, I saw that coming. I boosted, it was like, oh, I just regret every life decision I just made up in those last couple of milliseconds. Alright, boost, boost, boost. I don't think we're on pro because I would have been punished for that mistake pretty easily on pro. I think on pro you don't even start on this level. Alright, well, I'm close to overheating. Cooling does cool it down pretty quick. When you get that upgrade, I think you can boost and then it cools down almost instantly. So you should better like rapidly use your boost at that point. Yeah, it was on the amateur. Oopsies! Didn't mean to do that. Do I remember this map off the top of my head? No, I don't. I think actually I might. If it's either this one or the next... Oh, it's the next one. I was thinking it's the one with, like, the green, like, poisonous gas lakes. But no, I already know what this one is now. I only briefly remember it. It's not one of those maps that stand out to me. It stands out as being somewhat hard, I think.
Gorgeous Ocean World Aqualaris.
The perfect setting for
Oh, no, you go
one of the
underwater.
scenic places in the galaxy.
And I think there's like a part in the tunnel where there's like electric beams
Your
that
hosts, the lovely and gracious government,
Oh.
the Nave Vengaris.
that can zap you, or if you hit them, it breaks your pod in half. I think.
The current record holder for this track is playing hold fast.
Well, she's not going to be holding it for much longer. Right, I'm probably not going to boost as much as I normally do. Mainly because there are things that change left and right, I do believe, as well. We're going to use that, though. What? Excuse me? What was that garbage? I blew up! As soon as I hit the boost button, I blew up! It's almost like one of those cartoons. It's like, are you ready? Just make sure you don't hit this button, otherwise you instantaneously explode. Or combust in my case. Yeah, sir, I will not press that button. Are you sure you're not going to press that button? Positively, I'm not going to press that button, so it presses the button anyways and goes boom. And then it's like, oh, I should have listened to the commander. I didn't go boom that time, at least. Yeah, this is what I mean. If I boost at the wrong part, I'm going to go boom. Although I boosted one part where I thought I wasn't going to go boom, and I went boom. So that says an awful lot, doesn't it? Never use boost unless you're confident you're not going to go boom. Or in my case, I'm probably going to go boom regardless of where I use it. Oh, use the slide. As I said, it's kind of one of those, I don't remember that being a control in the original N64 version.
It's a new lap record.
Alright, now we're going to do it again twice! You think I can do that? Like, at least, at least... Oh. See? I use boost and I go boom. It should be telling me at this point, do not use the boost button. Because I'm like, I will not use the boost button because it's surely going to lead to my death. And you think after like 2 booms, you know, it would have sunk into my head not to use the boost button. I'm pretty thick-skulled at times, pretty stubborn. So what do you expect? Although I swear, whoa, this is a little bit more touchier than what I remember. I swear. Although, was I as gutsy with my boosting? Probably not. I don't think I was as gutsy with my boost in the original version, so that could be why I'm like, it feels touchier in this version. Alright, I just complete nub and like don't fully realise that what I'm doing is actually going to cause me to go boom. It probably is. I'm going to have comments saying, you went boom because the accelerant on the turbine was actually on the ground, therefore you like ripped it off on the ground with the sheer acceleration of the boost. That is why you went boom, scrub. And at that point I'll be like, oh, shite, repair! I didn't realise one of mine was about ready to go boom. And I only knew that because I was happening to be looking down at my bottom left corner and saw warning, warning, turbine about to explode, please repair. And lucky I had another droid because it sped that up. Now, do you think I can do this without going boom? Nah. Oh, I told you, I was like, oh, maybe. Nah, it still went boom. Yep. Note to self, do not use the boost button, otherwise you will instantaneously explode and combust at the same time. I do not know how that's possible, considering once you explode there is nothing to, you know, combust as per se. So to be able to do both at the same time is absolutely incredible skill. Oh, amazing! Did that twice. Either I'm very, very quick at the moment or I'm just very, very slow. Alright, well, can we get to the finishing line in one piece? Is that a question? Like, can I manage to get to the end without going boom? Or is that asking way too much of me? I think it might be asking way too much of me. Let's just see. We're nearly at the end. We're just going to get past this little bit without instantaneously exploding. Although, I do have to repair. There we go. We made it. Nearly exploded if I didn't repair. Alright, Ballestair 100 is up next. I'm pretty sure this is, track favourite, Dud Bolt. And 4th or better to progress. I think too, if you like, don't score first, you can't retry to get the rest extra amount of triggers you missed. So it's always wise to go through and just make sure you get first. I'm pretty sure this is the creepy planet. Yeah, it's the creepy planet. And there's like a massive jump you have to do, and you have to hold back on your control stick so you can make it. Or you boost, I think even if you boost you don't make it. Dud Bolt! Alright, Dud Bolt, see if you can bolt your way past me. Although, so far what I've demonstrated, I think you can. Oh, this is the music you get, in the, like, final lap on the original version. I was like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, that's reminiscent. Very nostalgic. To hear that remastered, it's pretty nice. Now I've got to remember where the jump is. Go up here. Oh, quit your whining. I think it's coming up. There we go. Ah! I hit the Y and it didn't work. I don't think I hit it quick enough though. Alright, move because Dud Bolt ain't too far behind me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's just behind me. Alright, we're gonna try and get some extra airspace between us. So that way, if there is any little accidents, I'm not gonna, like, lose a whole bunch of time and my position over it. I could have actually gone up on that one. Although I don't think it matters. It only gives you, like, a little bit of elevation, and that I nearly went the wrong way. And then this is where I crashed last time. Ah, it didn't make... I think I got a break. It's almost telling me at this point it's just too sharp. Break. Which is B, I think. So it was a pretty nice lap. Come and get me, Dude Bolt. I bet you can't. He's too much of a pansy. Dude Bolt, more like Dud Bolt. Heh. Yeah, we in it for the smack talk. Dud Bolt ain't got nothing on me, bruh. Alright, let's go up. Alright, that jump's coming up again. I feel really proud that I haven't actually missed this jump. And now, brake. You kidding? I braked! Alright, gotta turn off the acceleration. I'll know that for next time. It wasn't the jump that got me this time, it was the turn. It's a new lap record. I was gonna say, I got robbed of my record. I didn't get a new... Oh yeah, because we've already got Dudbolt. Alright, Vengeance. Oh, Fudge Sang, yeah. He's looking pretty fudgy. Can I? Oh, that's a lot of money. You may as well just say cha-ching. That gives us a wee bit of turning. I would upgrade my pod racer, but you're so damn expensive, it's not funny. I'm sorry, but Sabula is up over in the Tatooine Cafe drinking away his sorrows at the moment. A little bit of air brake, top speed. I probably could have bought that. I am so broke at the moment. Alright, we're moving on. It's chocolate balls! No, seriously, they look like chocolate fudge or like, you know, chocolate fudge balls. I don't know. Wow, that was some awkward colouring there. What happened there?
It's been a long time since the last race here at this maximum security facility, but time is something you've all got plenty of, right? Well, let's not detain you any longer. Here he is, the host you all know and love, I'm sure, the all-seeing, all-knowing master with a master key, Warden Van Boda!
Boo! Oh yeah, this was a pain. Oh no, being back here. Oh, this sends me down with a little bit of dread.
Fudge Sang is down there. Well, I thought he was serving 4 life sentences here at Uvo 4.
Oh really? I am murdering. I am racing with a murderer. Ah, sweet Jesus. Bitch it, Malputa! You band fodder! Yeah, that's right. I called you a band fodder. Bantha fodder. I think it's Bantha fodder, isn't it? Oh Lord! It's been a while since I have used my Star Wars insults. It's basically what sometimes I was when it came to Star Wars Battlefield or is it Battlefield or Battlefront for the PS2. I streamed it and I never got it. I was the one carrying everyone. Oh God. That was a little crazy. Alright, things are really starting to get up in regards to the craziness on the field. Oh God. Thankfully we had that, because I'm not too sure I would have... Oh, that's right. And then we go 0 gravity at this point. Ah! No! Why does this feel awkward? Like, extremely awkward to control? I know we're on 0 gravity, which makes... Ah! I was like waiting for it. I'm like, I'm going to explode even though it feels very awkward to use. I don't remember that part feeling so awkward to control. So I got most of the way before going boom, so I feel kind of proud for that. Well, besides a couple of crazy parts of that track, it's not all that bad. It's just that 0 gravity part is just a little awkward. I mean, I know I had problems with it in the original, but that's because... Oh, no! I did not see that! It was literally pitch black and I went boom, straight into it. I thought it was still like a little bit of track there, not a wall. So a lot of this track is mainly just a lot of quick reflexes, I think. Uh-oh. Hate this part. Okay, I made that wasn't as scary as the first lap. Like, the Y button, not the turn. Getting used to these controls is another thing as well. As I said, it feels very... Oh, don't you... My heart literally skipped the beat! I was like, uh-oh, it's moving just as I'm going through it. I've had one race where it... Uh-oh. Oh, I saw that coming too! Where it literally changed on me and I broke as I went through it. And there was nothing I could do. There wasn't even any quick reflex I could do. It was just, I'm screwed. Alright, there should be another rock coming up that made me go boom last. Oh no, we made through. Nice. What if they stay permanently broken if you destroyed them? Whoops, didn't realise. Bit awkward to boost in here. Should be able to boost now. Seriously, a little tip. A little bit of a tickle, a little bit of a breeze when in boost breaks my pod racer. Are they made of papier-mâché at this point? I think they are. Right, we're just gonna make it through. I don't think there's anyone behind me at all. We should be pretty good. Even if I go boom again at the same spots, I think we're good. I don't need a turn there. It looked like I did. Or am I thinking a completely different area? Or it was I was an idiot and decided to go on like the very edge of it when I was on horizontal, and that's why I went boom. Probably the latter there, I reckon. But I do remember going bang there when it was turning. Not too far off needing a repair on that left throttle. That was nice, thank you. Here comes the zero gravity. Now let's see if I can get through here without going boom this time. Never mind! As soon as I ended the sentence, I went boom. I think you do have to use the spin when going through here. I think that's why it feels very awkward. What the heck? No! Excuse me? I'm literally stuck. I'm stuck. I'm literally soft-locked. No way. Okay. Dudes. You are got to be kidding me. Oh, there is literally a soft lock in the game. No, oh, come on. What am I'm stuck on a rock. I'm stuck on a rock. That's literally what I'm stuck on. No way. Like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm stuck inside a rock. I'm literally stuck inside of a boulder and I cannot move. Oh. Did they really? Is that really a thing? I hope that's not a general issue, because then that is something that I would have to, you know, mark a review down for. Imagine that, getting a soft lock during like a first impressions. That leaves a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. I mean, as I said, I'm not sure if it's one of those, it's going to be a common soft lock, or if I just happen to have gotten really lucky to get that. Or really unlucky, depending on your perspective on soft locks. But that was interesting to say the least, and very sucky on my part, because that cost me my first place. Now I've got to redo the track. Well, yes, it does seem to have some buggy issues. It's the only one I have encountered though, so it's still interesting, and it's something to note that there is a potential chance of a soft lock. And that was a soft lock by every definition. of a softlock. I mean, yes, you can just quit out of it, but the fact that you cannot move, yeah, I think by racing definitions, that would be a softlock. And a pretty annoying one at that too. I mean, it wasn't so bad that I had to quit the game or anything, but still, slightly annoying. So it was in here that it happened. I managed to dodge this time because I'm actually wizened up. Alright, we're still not at the end. So it was right at the end I hit it. I crashed. And then it tried to take me out into zero gravity. Oh, it was right there, I do believe, that it happened. But this time, as I said, I was basically out of the zero gravity. So that is something to keep in mind if you do play this game. As I said, I'm not sure if it's just a once-off, and I just got really unlucky to encounter it, or if that is an actual issue in other races, that you can get a potential softlock or be revived inside of an object. Because that's what it looked like. I was like, what? I appear to be stuck on something, and it looked like in my back view that there was a boulder that had spawned at the same spot that I respawned in. I think that's what happened. As I said, it was really hard to tell because in my further off, like, zoomed out camera, I couldn't see anything, yet in my reverse camera, I could see something. Y button. Keep forgetting slide is an actual thing. Alright, here comes the zero gravity bit again. Ah! I thought I could miss that, but I didn't. Although I don't mind dying a couple of times in here just as, well, I don't know, there's a part of me that's like, I'd like to see if that happens again. And then there's also a part of me that's like, I really don't want that to happen again. Alright, we got out with only one death. And no soft lock either. Alright, we can boost here. Alright, last lap, Alright, let's see if my pathetic ass can do that anti-gravity bit with no deaths. I mean, it'd be nice. Oh wow, really? I managed to almost clip out. I wonder if you could clip out. Because then if you could, then, ooh, that's raising a lot, well, it's raising a lot of issues, but at the same time, you could get some really interesting glitches out of that, like potential out-of-bounds glitches, which is, you know, never a bad thing in case of, like, you know, exploiting the game and speedrunning it. But then there's also the case of, you know, if it does lead to major unexploitable stuff, then yeah, that's kind of a little worrisome. Didn't make it. I didn't spin fast enough. So it was in this tunnel again. I don't think I'm gonna crash into anything though. I think it was that rock there, was it? Was it that rock or was it this tunnel here that I crashed? It happened just so quick, it was just I didn't get a chance to notice which part actually got me. Ow! Toughen up! It's just a wee little tap. I managed to finally get out of there. Softlock hell. I mean, as I said, it's interesting to see a softlock, but it hasn't dampened... Oh, we're up to the final race. Well, since I'm here, I may as well do it. It's like, well, if I didn't softlock, I would have had this easily done in an hour, and then the first impression would have just covered the amateur race. But it's like, oh, may as well do it.
The Mongaza Spice Mine, second only to Kessel in spice production. The air is thick with tension out there today.
Yes, not to mention all that dust. I see that our host, the guild boss himself, the infamous Grotsuga, is about to signal the start of the race.
So yeah, as I said, in the N64 version, the only thing that we see is we don't see that first cutscene, we see the second cutscene. And that's it, and then it goes into the race. I do believe, off the top of my head. And this one should be relatively easy to do. I don't remember this one being hard at all. It was just remembering all the turns. There was like a couple of turns that was a wee bit quicker than the other ones. Or some directions that were easier than the others. And don't crash into that. The amount of times I've crashed, well, actually wouldn't be any surprise. The amount of times I've crashed into that would not surprise anyone actually at this point. The amount of times I've boosted and crashed. Alright, we gotta let my pod cool down now. I think was it in here that caused the issues for me? It was like the first part, there was like one part of the race that was easy, and then I think you go underground, and then the turns started getting a little interesting. Yeah, it was down in here. And that happens. Oh, press the button to accelerate, that could be a start. Now I should be able to boost here. And then go up on the upper one, because there's two tracks, there's upper and lower. Again, I cannot remember if one was faster than the other. Or if one gave you an advantage that the other one didn't. I think the top one, the other one may have given you advantage, because at the end of it you could go through and do a hover at the end. Now go to that again. Oh, not enough time for cooldown. Though, as I said, I really now like the fact that there's music. I should really just emphasize that. As an N64 player who had no music while you race, I really do appreciate now there's actually something to listen to. That is... Oh, that's moved. I really actually kind of... like, it's so small of a thing, but... what I grew up with did not have music, so it's so appreciated. And it feels so good. It actually just generally amps it up a little bit. Oh, amps it up and makes it more... I don't know. More tense in a way. Because a lot of the time, the music is supposed to be the thing that guides your emotions on how you feel. Wait, I was going to say don't hit that because we're going to go boom. Alright, I went boom down here, speaking of things going boom. So if I just concentrate, I should be able to get through here easily. I don't know how I think I was just an idiot the first time and went boom. Yep, I was definitely an idiot. So if I take this one this time, what should happen is I should be able to hover at the end of it. instead of just, you know, being on the ground, which being on the ground is good because you can boost easier instead of having like 1,000 turns. But what it does give you though, if I can remember where it is. Oh, it didn't. Never mind. I thought it gave you like a chance to hover a little bit, but it doesn't. Alright, one last lap, and the prize is mine. And the amateur rank also belongs to me. I'm gonna do it a different way this time. Although that could be like last famous words. Choosing a go different way. Because now I don't know what... Oh yeah, I know where we are now. Right, now we're going back underground. That's right, I'm only doing those boosts to give me some extra speed. No! Stubborn! I knew it! I'm like, they sure do not hit that. And what do? Smack straight into it with a boost. And I had no time to react because it was just, oh damn, there it is right in front of me. And I'm smushed into 1,000 pieces like a little pancake. I got smashed into like a bazillion pancakes actually. I thought for a second I was gonna go boom there. So other than that one little boo-boo on the boost, I didn't really die on this course. As she says that, forgetting that she went boom into like one of the simplest corners. Yeah, that death cost me. I would have had a really good lap 3 if it wasn't for the death. Damn it. Ah, so upsetting. Alright, so Gasgano takes out the amateur league.
Fastest pod racer in the galaxy. Gasgano.
No triumphant music? Really? No triumph? Oh, come on. So the menu is like the main menu where you do all your stuff is quiet, and the championship is so quiet except for like the crowd cheering. I thought there'd be a little bit of music to accompany this. Oh, now we've got the invitational pod racing circuit that unlocked. And then it has like Undo Prime. And they have like different routes at that point, so it's not like the same route that you would see there. At this one, it goes slightly little bit different into different areas. So, yeah. They do like changing the tracks a little bit for each of the different ones, so that's something else to keep in mind. So the last thing I wanted to have a look at was 2-player. Oh, okay, it won't actually, it looks like it is. Yeah, it's only through local. That's, you'd think, wait, why does it say register your game? What? Why does it say register your game? Did they seriously just port the PC version? What if I click it? Register your game for support, news and more. Email, I am 16 years or older. I consent to receiving emails about Asper products. your game to unlock the full thing. Really? That is a thing? I have not seen one of these since the old PC days. Am I real? What? Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that's just a trip down to like the 90s and the early 2000s PC gaming. Oh my lord. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna end it on that note, folks. Okay, well, my final judgments is... Sorry, I'm still laughing over that register your game. Okay, so the game does look nice, and I'm pretty sure it's off of the PC port that they've done this. It's definitely not the N64 port. The softlock issue, as I said, I am willing to look past that, but it does obviously, like, kind of affect the fact that it is a thing, and it can happen, which makes me think, yes, that could happen anywhere, so I'm just kind of hoping that I just got really unlucky and I just happened to have spawned into a boulder. So that could be a thing, and yeah, it may not be just a massive issue after all, but yeah, as I said, it won't affect my major old judgment for the game. It's just worth noting that this game could potentially softlock at certain parts, which means there could be other issues. If it is major things, then yeah, it will eventually affect future perspectives of this game of mine, but yeah. It's exactly what I remember. The game hasn't changed too much at all. The new controls, as I said, I'm pretty sure that may have been a PC thing. N64 definitely did not have that particular control scheme. If anything, it was a lot more simplistic, using the more classic controls, but probably made for the N64. Which makes, as I said, like, I can only go off the perspective of this review saying as someone who played the N64 version, which I think was the inferior version, so a lot of my critiques of, like, what I like might be mute for those who play this on PC. I generally do not know, but is it worth the buy for the Switch? Yes, I generally think it is worth the buy. The game is fun, regardless of, like, looking past little minor things here and there. It is a fun time, it generally is, and it's fun even as a two-player thing. The game is hard. Well, I thought it was hard anyways, and it generally is a good time. Even for casuals, it's a good time as well, and it's pretty cheap on the eShop too. Even in Australia, I think at most it might have been like $20. AUD, which is cheaper in like USD and euros and pounds. So if you've got the free cash or just the gold spent off of discounts, you might even just be able to get this for free. It's definitely a time waster that you could sink in and have fun, and it's also a really good two-player game. So if you got the funds or you just want to have an awesome party game for two people or whatnot, pick it up. And it's still a fun time. It's definitely a different, unique racer game. If you're not into Mario Kart and all that, then maybe give this one a go. And if you're a Star Wars fan, well, I don't think I need to convince you to pick this up, considering it's a good homage to, like, Episode 1, obviously. Like, yeah, it's this fun time. And even me casually playing it, picking this up here and there on the N64 back in the days, was a good time for me. And there's, you know, as I said, there's anything. What was that? Was that even English? No, I don't think it was. Maybe try that again. There's free play, there's time attack as well, so you don't have to do tournament or anything like that. And yeah, I do believe as well there might be some more elite tech that I'm not aware of, because as I said, I only play this game casually. And I think I've made my peace on, like, you know, my thoughts and all that. And it, other than the softlock, it was generally a good first impressions, and which I'm really glad to see. Which was something I was a little bit afraid of sticking into this, considering, as I said, I have played one of the originals, the N64 version, never the PC version or the PS1 version, if that was a thing. So yeah, it's nice to see it finally get an upgrade and a little bit of love. So can we please have a little bit more love for some of the other N64 library that never got a remaster? Mischief Makers, example. Square Enix, Dark Cloud, you know, catch my drift. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the first impressions, and thank you so much for sticking around for this long and hearing me blab and suck at this game. As I said, I swear to God I was a lot better at this game back in the day, but now I generally suck at it now. Or I'm not used to it, one of the two. But either way, thank you so much for watching it, and until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!